Greetings from the Arabian Peninsula, the sun, hot sand, and the endless desert, which will be my home for the entire night. I traveled several thousand kilometers from Georgia precisely to spend the night in this desert, and of course I dedicate this adventure to you. But before that, let me tell you how I ended up here. A week ago, I received a strange box containing a letter. George, we know you love extreme activities and testing yourself, so we have a challenge for you. You must spend the whole night in a deserted desert. There are a few items in the box which we hope will help you, even if just a little, in completing this challenge. Here I am in the desert, enjoying the views, waiting for the night that's going to be full of surprises. It's like blood, folks. God, how fast it's running. I'm not alone, folks. This is awesome. Wow, are you kidding me? How romantic. We must enjoy this spectacle together. In the last few moments, unlike me, you probably saw what awaits me for the next 12 hours. And I hope there were no snakes, beetles, mosquitoes, or sandstorms. Folks, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now, let me tell you how I got here. So, I flew several thousand kilometers from Tbilisi. I arrived in Muscat, the capital of Oman. From Muscat, we rented a car and drove about 200 kilometers. On the way, we encountered stunning views, very different and exotic, especially for us, since we've only seen places like this and buildings like this in games. With the help of maps and locals, we found the desert, which is vast, and we chose this specific spot for my challenge. Now, I will set up my tent here. Although the sun looks perfect now, I know that night will fall very soon, so I must quickly pitch the tent and set everything up to be well prepared for the cold night. Let's go. I think that's it. What do you think? I hope the wind doesn't blow it away because it's really windy. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's carrying a lot of sand. Ultimately, before going to sleep, I'll probably have to find another spot. Thanks to my friends in Red Bull, I got a whole box of Red Bull yesterday, and now it looks like this. Wow, it's so cold. When it's this hot, there's nothing better to drink.
Woo!
The sunset will start soon, and of course I must watch the sunset with you. I bought a few things to bring along, but unlike my home challenge, I'm in an unfamiliar place, a desert where I don't know what might happen, and I'm very motivated because I love taking on such exciting challenges. I eagerly agreed, and spontaneously and without big planning, we headed straight to Oman with full commitment. Now I'm here, and I can tell you that just a few days ago, I didn't even know I would end up here and shoot a video for YouTube. The sun has almost set, everything has quieted down, but if I said I liked this silence, I'd be lying. With the sunset, everything changed. The hot desert disappeared in an instant, and I found myself in complete darkness. So it's night now. How are you, folks? I still can't believe I'm here. I'm in the desert! I couldn't have imagined that being here would be so enjoyable and interesting. However, I also couldn't have imagined that night would fall so quickly, in just about 10 minutes. It happened so fast. Before I could properly set up the camera and start filming, it was already dark. It's so pleasant that I can hardly explain it. I just saw the first living creature in the desert. Hey, don't bite me. Wow, I found an amazing beetle. I saw the first living creature, and of course I have to let it go. Oh, look at the trail it's leaving. I want to tell YouTubers, believe in yourselves, believe in your ideas, no matter how crazy they seem, and if they can be practically realized, consider them very achievable for yourselves too. I'm overwhelmed with emotions because I feel like I've never had such an interesting night before. Now, let's do this. I'll open this a bit. Despite the tent being closed, it's already full of sand. I think I have to buy a new tent, put my branding on it, and so on. I was supposed to bring very few items, but for safety, I tried to bring everything, and I think I might have gone a bit overboard. Unlike my friends, I'm not experienced at spending the night in a tent, so whether I needed it or not, I brought everything. You probably got it after seeing this. Let's call Theo and Kira. I hope they're awake. They should be. How cool is that? This is the situation. This is my tent. This is my camera, which I've set up here. There's a direct way down from here. The whole desert is visible. What's happening at home?
Well, everything's fine. It's cold.
It's a bit chilly here, but not too much. I've put on a hoodie, and now I'm warm, but I think it'll get even colder soon. Kira, why didn't you come, sweetheart?
Where are you?
Where am I? I'll show you the desert. Look.
He's in a tent. Look. He's living in a tent.
This is my home now, darling.
Are there any scorpions?
Not scorpions, but I had a beetle as a guest. I hope snakes won't visit me tonight. I was surprised to see a beetle. I didn't expect to encounter any living creatures when I came here. Theo, we need to come here alone once, just the two of us. I'm serious,
beetles?
it's amazing here. It was just one beetle, no big deal.
One of my favorite movies is The Mummy.
Don't compare this place to the Mummy. I don't want all that horror stuff here.
Take care, kisses.
Kisses and hugs, and I hope to see you the day after tomorrow. Now that we've talked, I don't feel as alone as I did before. A friend messaged me, asking how I'm doing and if I'm alive. I sent them a photo of me with the tent, and they replied, "Wouldn't it have been better to spend 24 hours in a spa?" You know what I wrote? I wanted this 200%, and added that it's an insane experience. The rest, they'll see in the video. Now it's time for food. Soon I'll be eating. I'm happy to say that we have fire, folks. If I get rid of the sand, we'll have food too. If the wind picks up again, consider that we won't be here to witness the sunrise. I think it's time for me to start going on camping trips and so on. This is my first time doing this, and I'm like an amateur, but that's okay. Now we just have to make some instant soup. I used to eat instant soup often during breaks when I first started working. I still eat it sometimes. It's a good thing. Let's pour in all the sauces, otherwise it won't have any taste. It looks like blood. Actually, it looks more like congealed blood, but it should taste good. Let's wait for it to fully cook. I don't want to eat raw food here. Now I'll take a look outside. The sand has frozen. It's very cold. I've been here for several hours and my mouth is full of sand. Subscribe to George Danelia's channel. No one's answering. Let's see how this sandy Arabic instant soup turns out. If it's too spicy, I won't be able to eat it. I've had enough of spicy food. I want to enjoy this. Are you kidding me? I have the worst luck. My God, it's so spicy. It's too spicy. I shouldn't have added all the sauces, but it's so warm and tasty. Maybe I can fix it somehow. This blood-colored sauce turned out to be way too spicy. It's really spicy. It's not 300,000 Scoville units, but it'll cost me twice as much water and Red Bull. I have plenty though, but it's a problem still. I'll eat a Snickers again. I'll boil some more water. I have coffee, so I'll drink that. All right, it's time for a hot latte. Nice, nice, nice. It's going to be really enjoyable to drink, I'm sure. Snickers or Mars? No, I still can't believe that in this very moment, I'm somewhere in the middle of the desert, somewhere in Oman. Good. I think I just saw a white mouse. I didn't catch it in time to film it. There it is. There it is. I found it. God, it runs so fast. Hey, I found its hole. The mouse hole. Unbelievable. There's the little guy digging. Digging like crazy. It's hiding in there, and I'm gonna wait. It's a white mouse, and I've gotta show you. Turns out I'm not alone. How cool is that? Look how cute it is. It's still digging. I think it's trying to dig a second exit. It's really adorable. I'm alone, spending the night here, and it's locking the door on me. Buddy, that's rude. It's locking the door. Look at what it's doing. Wow, this mouse is working so hard. I think it's about to come out. I'll set up the camera here and be really quiet. It's a very cautious mouse. It peeked out once or twice, but in the end, my little friend left me. Where there's a mouse, there's always someone hunting it. And I can assure you it's not a cat. It's going to be hard to sleep peacefully tonight. Here's my tent. My coffee got cold. My coffee, I completely forgot about it. Right in this spot, the mouse jumped in, and when I saw it, I chased after it. I wanted to talk to it, but the mouse wasn't interested. In the meantime, the wind died down without me noticing, and now I can easily pack everything up. So here's an idea I had, since I brought these matches with me, and quite a lot of them. I'll place them around the tent and light them. They'll be like torches, and it should look beautiful. I really wanted to do this, so let's do it. That's it, let's check it out together. Ha, are you kidding me? How romantic is this? Admit it now, Theo should have come with me on this trip. Folks, write in the comments and tell her to go on a trip with me. What more can I do? I'm staying. I'm serious. I'm staying. Let's lock this from the inside. It's still cold, and I remembered that I brought a blanket. You might have thought about a sleeping bag, but I deliberately didn't bring one because I thought it wouldn't be that cold. It would have been better if I had, but oh well. The blanket will do. I'll tough it out if it's not enough. If I wanted to stay in a spa, I would have stayed there. What a cute blanket. In the meantime, it's 2 a.m., which means that it will be dawn soon. I'll catch a bit of sleep, and I'll definitely be back with some beautiful shots. 3, 2, 1. It's a tough night. It's 5:30 a.m., which means we need to get up. In a few minutes, the sun will rise. The moon is still here. It's very, very cold. Outside, everything is just the same. Sand, sky, and stars. Inside, it's still freezing. Let's get ready and head outside to meet the sunrise. Dawn has begun and everything is slowly becoming more beautiful here. I've climbed up a little hill near my tent. Let me show you where I spent the whole night. From this spot, you get an incredible view this way, and that way too. I'm waiting for the sunrise. We'll enjoy this view together. Every sunrise is unique and special in its own way. Of course, a desert sunrise is completely unique. I hope I have enough time to fully explore this place. It's stunning. Without a doubt, I would spend another full day and night here and many more after that. Anyway, I'm ready, the drone's ready, and the tent's ready for the sun to rise. It'll come up slowly, slowly. Watch. The sun has risen in Oman, which means the challenge of spending a night in the desert is now accomplished, and I think I did it perfectly. Remember, the challenges don't end here. We've got plenty of adventures ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and of course, stay tuned for the next one. Love you all. See you next time. Goodbye.